Okay.
This is the problem I have today,
Tell me.
is that you buy a camera, you buy a certain kind of audio gear, you buy a certain kind of lights, and I've often used this example. Look, if I'm in a jungle and I'm jumping out of a Humvee, I don't want a red camera. I want a GH5.
Right.
But if, in the old days, we rented the gear for the job. So like when we did a thing, I'm trying to think of some of the things that we've done in the, like back in the 80s and stuff. Oh yeah, like when we're doing a fashion film. So if they have a lot of, curvy lines on their clothing, you can't be using video. You have to shoot on film because it would all just sort of moray
Hmm.
with the horizontal lines going. So we would decide, are we going 35, 16? How much money do we have? Then we do that. Um, Sometimes we would, rent Ikegami cameras because we knew the look of them. Sometimes we owned a camera that we would use sometimes. So now that people don't rent, I would say don't try to buy everything. Rent some stuff that's just right for that job. You don't need to own a drone because unless you're a terrific drone pilot, get a drone pilot that'll get you the amazing shot. Get a sound man that'll get you the amazing sound. Don't necessarily be your own DP. There are other guys out there that could be better than you, and bring something. Jens brings something to me. He adds him.
Hmm.
It's not just the camera. So, be careful to use the right gear. Like you said, if you had to run around with a red
Hmm. That
on
wouldn't have
your
worked.
job, you just talked about, yeah, right. But if
Never
you
worked.
owned a red, what are you going to do?
Right. That's why I picked a smaller camera, and I owned a a Blackmagic Ursa 4.6K 4.6K. I owned that gear, but I wasn't gonna about to take that and run around. I wouldn't have been able to move as fast. It's you're right tool for the right job, without question.
Right. Well, and you probably got better shots because you got the moment. One of the issues that I
Hmm.
have is it's called getting the moment. When you're doing a documentary, you, for instance, some people want to try to have a dolly or some kind of a slider or a move or something. You're better with a zoom lens, man. A zoom lens, you can always get that moment. You just creep right in there, like we talked about earlier. So that's the right tool for that job. Um, it's critical because if you show up late, you miss the moment.